a fun fact for you this morning. Did you know that 1 pint of blood can actually save up to 3 lives? January is National Blood Donor Month, and the San Diego Blood Bank needs your help. Here with us this morning to tell us more is Claudine Van Gonka. She's the Director of Community Relations and Media at the San Diego Blood Bank. Good morning.
Good morning, Carrie.
So good to have you here. Talk about why this time of year is so special, because you guys are in great need.
Yeah, and it's actually across the country and in our community. We're suffering from low blood supply, and there's a couple of reasons. This is the time of year where people are just coming off of the holidays. People are sick. A lot of people are sick. The schools aren't hosting their normal blood drives, so that's always tough. We're also facing a critical supply chain issue with some of our blood bags, and so we're not able to collect what we call double reds from people who can donate essentially 2 donations in 1 appointment. So they can only do 1 now. So we need people to fill in the gap.
And for those that want to volunteer, what are the requirements?
Sure. In addition to just being generally healthy, you need to be at least 17 years old and 114 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything specific they should do the morning of before coming to give blood?
Well, we were just talking to Evan a little bit. Evan's one of our dedicated blood donors. We do recommend that you hydrate. And sometimes people will get low iron when they get their finger pricked before their blood donation. So just make sure your iron levels are good. Have some steak or some spinach, or take some iron pills beforehand possibly. Definitely hydrate. And you don't even necessarily need an appointment. We have donation centers from Vista to Chula Vista and mobile blood drives every single day. So if you can make an appointment, great, but if not, we're loving if you just would walk in. Okay,
so for those folks that want to come out and help, talk about the benefit of this and what they're really doing by such a simple donation.
Yeah, when you donate blood, not only do you find out your blood type, a lot of people don't know their own blood type, you also get a mini physical. So we check, a bunch of different things, your iron levels, just a bunch of different things that you can then track in your donor portal and kind of look at your own health. But also the real benefit is that you're saving up to 3 lives with just 1 blood donation.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, so for folks that want to get involved, maybe go do it, they haven't done it before, where can they find more details on locations and times?
Yeah, the best way to find out where we'll be and when is to go to sandiegobloodbank.org. And again, we have blood mobiles on the streets every single day, and we have 8 donation centers to just make it really easy for people.
And it's a fairly quick thing, correct? Like, how much time would people need to set aside?
When you think of a regular blood donation, that's about an hour total, and that's including the paperwork, being in the chair donating, which is actually only about 15 minutes of the actual donation, and then we send you into our canteens with snacks and juice.
So you're saving lives, and then the one I did, you're also eating donuts after. It's a win-win for everybody.
We have a variety of snacks, but yes, it's definitely. We have a variety of snacks that you can choose from, but again, it is good for yourself and it is good for those hospital patients. Blood is very unique in our healthcare system. There is no substitute, there's no synthetic blood, so the only chance these hospital patients in need have are volunteer blood donors.
Especially for those, like I found out I have the 2nd rarest blood type, so you may be walking around in one of those that does and not realize that there's very few of you that can help people that can only take a specific type of blood.
It's true, and while we definitely need all types, we are always very low on the O's. So the O negative is the rarest. Only about 7% of people in the US have that type, but that's why we need it so much. And then O positive is the most popular, so the most people in the United States have it, but that's why the hospitals need it all the time. And it's not just for trauma patients and people in accidents. It's people have illnesses that require blood transfusions on a regular basis. Cancer patients actually use a lot of blood as well.
Fabulous. All right, Claudine. Well, we will put the information on our website, cbs8.com. Please go there for the further details and know that just a simple donation can really help so many in need. It's quick, it's easy. Eric, I'm going to sign you up for it.
Yes, please do. All right, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.